como tricampeón del mundo de Fórmula 1, que era una de las figuras principales. El otro que le sacó un poco de protagonismo durante esa cena realizada en París el pasado día viernes fue Max Verstappen, el jovencito que arrancó esta temporada de Fórmula 1 con tan solo 17 años, piloto de Toro Rosso, que no solamente se ganó el galardón por ser el novato de este 2015, sino también se ha reconocido su personalidad y también la gran maniobra que protagonizó para superar a Felipe Nasser en el Gran Premio de Bélgica. Allí están muchos protagonistas. Estaba Hamilton, Toto Wolff con Susie Wolff, Nelsinho Piquet Jr. recibiendo el trofeo por su título en la Fórmula Eléctrica. Allí lo vemos a Peter Solberg por ser 2 veces campeón mundial del Rallycross. El trofeo también en manos de Verstappen, uno de los 3 que cosechó el jovencito holandés. Sebastian Loeb, el piloto que con Ival Müller fueron segundo y tercero de José María Pechito López en el Campeonato Mundial de Turismo. Allí estaba Yves Matón. Esta es la Copa de Campeón del Mundo que levanta el argentino, una sonrisa bien grande en su rostro dibujada. Después el título para Porsche y para el trío Harley, Bernhard y Weber, Ogier y el título mundial en el Rally Mundial. Ahí están otra vez los pilotos del WEC. En definitiva, la ceremonia y la entrega de parte de Bernie Ecclestone a Lewis Hamilton y a Toto Wolff, los ganadores del Mundial de Fórmula 1, pilotos y constructores. Escuchamos a los pilotos.
I think it's pretty much impossible to put it into words, but I will try. It is a dream. Obviously, it's what I've wanted to do since I was very young. So very like an incredible feeling. Very proud, obviously, of all the work my family did to get me here today and just to be representing. And ultimately, when we won the championship, we just kept racing afterwards. So it kind of went by, and that was that. And we just kept racing. So, but it doesn't really it doesn't change you as a person. It's just a title that people kind of. It's kind of cool that it changes more the people's perception of you. So when you meet people, it's just like you're a 3-time rather than a 2-time. It's pretty cool. I try to excel at everything I do. I think I try to apply myself the way I have with my racing at everything else I do. So I do it to a decent level, most other things. Amazing journey. I mean, I remember when we had, firstly, my dad was, around where I grew up with my friends. A lot of my friends didn't have their dads around. My best friend, for example, his dad, he doesn't even know his dad, for example. So that was how it was in a lot of areas, a lot around the people that I knew. And my dad was great to have stayed around, especially as my parents had divorced. Didn't know what to do on the weekends with us, so we started racing radio control cars, and then he bought me a go-kart. And I remember when he bought me my first helmet when I was playing around on the football field, and first time in a go-kart, all these things, and just how hard my dad worked again and him and my stepmom worked so hard to sacrifice everything they had for me to be just go-karting in the early stages. But when I won my first British championship, and just the ride from there just kept from year on year out, just kept winning championships along the way. But a long journey. I mean, it's 22 years I've been racing, so.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, I have to say, to win. I mean, 1 award is already very special, but then to win 3, it's amazing. It was an amazing season for me. I enjoyed it a lot, and to come away here with 3 prizes, I have to say thank you to all the fans and people who voted for me. That's for sure. Yeah, it has been very positive. I enjoyed it a lot. It went much better, or a bit better than I expected. So I had a lot of great races. I mean, it was always my dream to get to F1, and then to have such a good rookie season, of course, helps a lot. Well, we had quite a good car, so I was already thinking about it in Australia, but then unfortunately we had a mechanical failure, so then we had to wait until Malaysia, and I think it was a great race, and of course, to be the youngest is also something very special. For us it is, because from a very young age my dad was always there to prepare my go-kart, my engines. We were always traveling together, so definitely me and my dad is not only just a father but also more like a friend.
A lot of things, everything what I went through, and all the sensations came, and it was a really emotional championship. Even maybe some people think, when you get the second one, it's like not the first because you already have one, but the competition inside the track was so high that when I made it, I relaxed myself, and I got really emotional. I'm from South America. I'm really attached to my family. I'm far from them, and I think when these moments comes and you relax and you start to think about your family and everything, I think you get a little bit more emotional. I mean, they support a lot. Motorsport is the second sport in my country, and after football, of course, and the support I had these last 2 years has been amazing. I mean, the people really support me and let me know how much they care. They wake up really early in the morning to see the races, so I feel a lot of support from my country. I think I would love to race in that period. I mean, for me, it's such a privilege, I know, of course, he made it in Formula One, so it's different discipline, and everything that we are in the world of motorsport is because of Fangio. So, but at least to give back, to Argentina a little bit of the World Championship, and to be a little bit more closer than we had been these last 15 years, is nice. I haven't really stop to think about it. I just want to enjoy this moment. For the moment, I'm really happy what I'm doing, and things for me has changed a lot in the past 10 years. From the 2006 when I had to go back to my country when I couldn't stay in Europe. It was really hard for me, and then stay there for 5 years, 6, and managed to find a way to come back. And in the last two years, I had all the happiness I didn't have before. So I will see, of course, being motor racing. It's something I love, and I hope I can do it for many, many, many years.
Bueno, y este es el tuit de José María Pechito López, la foto junto a Sepp Ogier, Max Verstappen y Sebastian Vettel. Miren, 4 ases, sin dudas.
Nice celebrating in Bahrain, and it was obviously not just about one race. It's taken 2 years to get to this point, and it was an incredible feeling to celebrate with the whole team.
Oh, it's really immense, the pride we felt, because already last year we felt that we can reach something very special, and this year we had the car for it, and I think we took the maximum out of the combination we had, and I mean, plus on top of all the success, we have a really good time. We have a really good working relationship, but on top of that, I think we just get along very well together, and this is what you need in endurance racing. Yes, it was unbelievable tough, because we started with the DNF in Silverstone, so after that we had to make up ground, and we did the maximum we can do. I mean, Le Mans was a highlight, definitely, to finish the double victory for Porsche, which was very special. But then we had 4 victories in a row, and this laid the ground for the championship. So stunning job of the whole Porsche team.
Definitely right up there. Obviously, I've been asked that question a lot in the last few weeks. Having won some other races in Formula One at some nice venues, they were very special days as well. But I think the chemistry we had this year, the banter, the fun, the seriousness, obviously when the helmets were on, getting the job done, and also representing a sensational brand like Porsche. Obviously, for us to get the World Championships back, I think it was like 86 since the drivers have won a championship for Porsche. So, with inside the history of Porsche, we've done a good job for them this year, and I was just happy to play a nice little role.